Hello all, welcome to Studio Van Pilates. Today it is August 10th. Today is Thursday. It's a half-hour match roller balance class. As always, please take care of yourself. Remember, you're in charge. I'll offer up some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch. Do a movement, maybe even outside the family of exercises that I'm offering up. Again, the main goal for you is to take care of yourself. So I am gonna get us started, as pretty common with us, standing. I am gonna have my roller in camera. We won't use it for the first part. If you choose to use it towards the end of the standing warm-up, then feel free to do that. So we'll just stand functional parallel position with your feet and your legs, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one long up and down line. Just drop the arms down for your side. You're trying to find a tall, comfortable posture that works for you. On the inhale, shrug your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Nice and gentle and natural. Inhale the shoulders up, and then exhale, slide them down. Inhaling them up and down. You're gonna do that for me one more time. Inhaling up and down. Shoulder rolls, round your shoulders back, up, round them forward. Nice and gentle, back, up, round them forward. Any size that works for you, back, up, round them forward. One more time, back, up, round them forward. Let's reverse the circles, shoulders come forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. One more time. Forward, up and around to the back. Keep the arms long. You're gonna swing the arms back, up, and forward. These size circles are up to you as well. Back, up, and forward. Back, up, and forward. Back, up, and forward. Let's reverse the circles. Arms come forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Last one here. Forward, up and around to the back. Just drop your arms down to your side. Keep your feet firmly planted onto the floor here. I'm just gonna bend your knees tucked over the second, third toes and standing up. It's not a huge range of motion, just bending and straight. You're just getting a little bit of leg involvement here. Yeah. And as I bend and straight, I'm not trying to press my pelvis forward or arc it back. I'm just imagine perhaps that I'm in a slender cylinder, without touching any of the walls. The only range of motion that I have is to bend and straighten. Yeah. One more time and then straighten. So I'm going to face the camera for this first part, and then I'll build on it pretty quickly. But what I want you to do is you're going to stand pretty much now just on your left foot. You're going to bring the right leg up, and you're going to swing it back slightly at a diagonal behind. Both feet are firmly planted. You shouldn't torque your knee. It's just a slight rotation. Coming back, we'll go to the other side. If you need to adjust your foot in any direction, feel free. That works for you. Sometimes people will adjust their feet here. It's fine. Just make sure that you're not torquing your knee. So this is just getting your hips ready. Yeah. And then on this next one, when I come back to standing onto my left, I'm going to swing that right leg back, flex my left foot off the floor, place it down, come back to center, switch the other side, flex it off the floor, back to center. Both legs are straight right now. I'm just kind of moving through this hip socket to see where it can go. Yeah. So, and you can just allow your arms to go wherever they can go. Yeah. And maybe you just stick with this. We'll be adding on in a moment here. I'm gonna do this one more time to this right side and coming up. Then you can keep with the arms, but if you want to, we'll add a little bit of interest. We'll take the roller into the hands, right? And you'll just follow the pathway where the arms go. Still stepping onto my left foot. I'm gonna swing my right leg behind. I'm gonna bend my right leg as I flex my left foot, and I'll use that roller to go where it goes. Other side, right foot flexes, left knee bends. And then I do a little lean forward as well, right? Because I'm bending that knee, I'm on a little bit of range of motion that's available to me to be wherever it is, right? You can make it smaller, you can make it a little bit bigger if you want. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. We'll be doing something similar at the end of class. It's not exactly like this, but this motion does get the body ready for it, at least in my mind. Last one. Good, and coming right back, and we'll just shake it out. I'm gonna pull my mat into camera angle. You can get down on your mat with your roller. Yeah. And then the roller is gonna go, I like to say, center-ish of the mat. Yeah. And then I will adjust my camera angle. Yeah. There we go. I think I'll leave the light there. All right, so lying down on that roller lengthwise, head and tail fully supported. Yeah. Arms are down onto the mat by your side, knees bent, feet flat. Yeah. So we're just going to find that functional parallel position. So think about the heels being in line with the sits bones. Feet pointing straight ahead, so functional parallel position with the feet and legs. And then find a way to the center back of the pelvis, center back of the tailbone being connected to the roller. Back bottom to ribs also connect to the roller. And then the back center of the skull connects to the roller. So my chin isn't pointing down towards the chest too much or up towards the ceiling. Keeping my front of my rib cage just a little bit dropped down, so we're not popping my ribs up towards the ceiling. And the pelvis and lower spine in a relative neutral position. Yeah. Find a way into the feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. So each foot is like a mini tripod. And let's take a moment to take inventory of where the weight of my hands might fall. Might be thumb, pinky side of the palm. One side might feel more weighted than the other. Just take a note, not trying to change anything. And before we start to move here, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders? Yeah. Deep inhale in here, exhale, I want you to float both arms up toward the ceiling. Palms face forward. Right away, we're gonna move both arms. On the exhale, we're gonna send both arms back, ribs drop down. Inhale the arms right back up. Then exhale, sending both arms back, ribs are dropping, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale right back up. 2 more times, exhale, reaching both arms back. Inhale right back up, and then last one here, reaching both arms back. And then inhale right back up. Rotate your palms to face inward. At the elbow, you're gonna bend, so the forearms are parallel to the ground, palms still face inward. Elbows are relatively over the shoulders. In this shape, just open up your upper arms, so you're going into a goalpost cactus shape, right? And then you're gonna close by bringing the elbows right over the shoulders. Again, we're gonna open, so it should feel like a chest stretch. And bring the elbows right over. And what's nice about doing this here in the roller, so we have negative space behind us. Usually if you do this on the mat, we hit the mat if we're that open. I'm not that open here, but it does feel nice for me. You know, I'm not that open in my shoulders and chest. Yeah, and then next one, can you remain in that open position? Now, some of us might feel numbing, tingling, zinging sensations in your chest, upper arms, forearms, or fingertips. That happens, you're just gonna go back to opening and closing. But if you're okay to remain here and it's available to you, can you turn your head to the right? I'm just giving a little bit of extra opening to that left side of the neck as well as the chest. Bring your gaze back to the center, turn your head to the left, opening up the right side of the neck, right side of the chest. A little bit of breath there. Bring the gaze back up toward the ceiling, and then from here, you're gonna bring those elbows right back over the shoulders, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, bring the arms down onto the mat by your side. So we are gonna move on to the legs now. So you might wanna leave your arms onto the mat by your side. If it's available to you, you feel confident doing this, maybe you have enough arm length to do this, you're gonna bend your elbows and flip the forearms off the mat. Not everyone feels comfortable with that. It's just an option. If you need the arms down, it's really fine. Exhale, you're gonna flip the right leg to tabletop. Yeah, you're gonna inhale to hold it there, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong onto that right foot, inner thighs working on that right side. Place the foot back down. Inner thighs are working on both sides, but you probably feel it more in that standing leg. Exhale, right leg floats up. And you're gonna place it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong. Place the foot back down. Exhale, right leg floats up, and you're gonna leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Jump to point the feet. Keep the knees bent here, moving from your thigh bone. You're gonna reach the right toe down towards the mat, hinging from your thigh, exhaling it down. Inhale it right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Now pause. You can keep your feet pointed or flex your feet. Right heel's gonna tap down now instead. Inhale right back up. If that works for you. Exhale, left heel taps down. And always go back to pointed feet. Bring it back up. Right heel taps. And up. Left heel taps. And up. Pause. Keep the feet flexed strongly. Extend both legs up toward the ceiling any amount. You can still have a bend in the knee. And then bring the legs back to tabletop. So you're going to get your legs as straight and as long as you can. Straighten the legs toward the ceiling. Keep the feet flexed. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs. Bring them back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs. Back to tabletop. Exhale, extend both legs. You hold and breathe there. Yeah. And bring the legs back to tabletop. Right foot back down, followed by the left. If your forearms are up, go ahead and bring them down. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull. And you'll point the elbows slightly forward. So we take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod the head around the spine of abdominal curl, looking towards your belly, thighs, your knees. Inhale to hold here. Exhale, round the flat back down. So remember, the hands and the arms are here just to support the skull and the head. Exhale, nod the head around the spine, round yourself up, not to pull on the head or the neck. Yeah. Inhale to hold, and exhale coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale coming right back down. Here we go. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. You'll pause. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah. Inhale, center, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. And center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. And center, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. And center, exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Yeah, and then center, pause here. Round up one more inch, then round yourself all the way back down. All right, from here, I'd like you to float both arms up towards the sky or standing palms face forward. We're gonna work on balance. So remember, it could just be a heel lift, maybe a toe tap. Also place your foot down before I say, or join me, exhale, right leg close to tabletop. Could be a heel lift or toe tap, yeah? Place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg flips up. Yeah, and then place the foot back down. So you can stick with any of those, heel lift, toe tap, or that, or join me, exhale, right leg to tabletop. Can you extend that right leg up towards the ceiling any amount? Bring it back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg to tabletop, extend the leg up. Back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Maybe you just stick with that, or join me if you like. Right leg close to tabletop, extend the right leg up. Now I want you to drop the right leg slowly, within reason, and then quickly right back up. Yeah, now drop the leg quick, pow, and bring it right back up in a moderate way. Bring the leg back to tabletop, so a little challenge. Place the foot back down. Left leg floats up, extend the left leg up. Drop the leg down moderately, any amount, and quickly bring it back up. Right, and then drop the leg quick, pow, and then moderately bring it back up. Bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, a little challenge for the balance. And then you can place the arms all the way back onto the mat by your side. From here, you'll take a deep inhale. Exhale, all I want you to do is scoop your belly, curl your pelvis, curl your lower spine, press down onto the floor, float yourself up. It's gonna feel like a small bridge. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale coming all the way back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, curl, float yourself up. Yeah, and back down. And you can certainly try this with arms up towards the ceiling, a little bit of a balance. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up. If you like, it doesn't have to happen. With those arms. Exhale coming all the way back down. You're gonna do this for me one more time. Exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up. And then coming all the way back down. And if your arms are up, bring them down, and then take a moment to rock back and forth on the roller. Just give you a little release to the back here. Little nice release. And then you can leave your hands and arms right where they're, or excuse me, hands and feet right where they're at, or open up your hands and feet so you get a little bit more surface area at the back of the body. You get the biggest surface area that you can in this particular position. You can lift up one arm, one leg, the way that you're rolling away from, the way that you're looking towards. You get more side, shoulder blade, side glute. Yeah. You're gonna find yourself back to the center. Pause here, you're gonna roll up to one side of the roller using your arms and legs to help you come down onto the mat, right? Send the roller to the side just for a moment. And if you need, or you like, you can hug the knees into your chest, one leg in, one leg out, hamstring stretch, figure four, happy baby, something that feels good. And then you're gonna grab this roller into your hands. So we're gonna do an outside handed grip, float the arms up toward the ceiling. Let me go ahead and curl the pelvis, curl the lower spine, right knee into the chest, fold over the left knee. Deep inhale here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee there, send the left leg out long. Inhale here, I'm gonna switch sides. Inhale, switching sides, exhale, and exhale. In, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale. Pull both knees in and roll down from the spine. Okay, so I'm gonna have you adjust your hold on this roller. I'm gonna point the roller up towards the ceiling for a moment and just hold on to the end of the roller. Curl the pelvis, curl the lower spine, right knee and left knee in. Extend both legs up. Now, I'm doing this profile so you can flex your feet, place the roller between their flexed feet, and just allow the roller to rest onto your shins or your knee. Reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Roll yourself up, down, curl. Reach the arms over to the upper left diagonal. 8 pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to the center, we got 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the right, high diagonal. We got 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Have the knees in. Slow yourself down. Take that roller. Take a moment. Catch your breath. You're going to find that roller back into that outside handed grip. Arms up towards the ceiling. Pelvis curled. Lower spine is curled. Right knee in. Left knee in. Deep inhale in here. Exhale. Round your step up. Double curl. Keep the right knee there. So the left leg out long. Inhale in here. Let's switch. Sorry. Roll. Don't inhale yet. Take your left armpit. Draw towards your right knee. We've already done that exercise. We're going to do a spiral here. And then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Right armpit towards left knee. And then we'll switch. Exhale and exhale. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, exhale, exhale. Really pull and stretch those legs. Exhale, exhale, and in. X. Switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, hug those knees in. Roll down to the spine. You can look right, look left. Take a moment to hug your knees in or do an extra release that you like to do. And then find your knees bent, feet flat. We are moving on to full bridges. So if you want to use your roller, you're going to place the roller underneath the triangle of the knees for now. If you don't want to use the roller, just place it to the side. Just keep your feet flat on the mat. Before we get started, I'm just going to walk us through what's going to happen near the end of our bridge variations. So there's going to be a time I'm going to lift the leg up, and it's going to be long. I'm going to have this drop it down incrementally for 3. It's going to drop, 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 and then I'm going to bring it up quick. And then another version is we're going to drop it down quick and bring it up 1, 2, 3 in increments that work for you. Okay, just to give us a little forewarning before it happens. If you're going to use your roller, place the arches of the feet onto the roller. Otherwise, keep your feet onto the mat. Everyone can have the option of keeping the arms onto the mat, full base support, bending at the elbows, just upper arm base support, or take the entire arm base support away, floating arms up to the ceiling. Up to you. You can change your mind at any moment. Your pathway for your bridge is up to you as well. Might be a curled spine, might be a flat back spine. Find the center line of your body. If you are watching me live or recorded, I am curling my spine. So if that works for you, use it. If it doesn't, do something else. Exo scoop curl, floating yourself up. You might mean something else, probably flat back bridge, right? Floating yourself up, bridge, press down to float up. Hips are open as best they can. Knees, shoulders, hips in one long diagonal line. Exhale coming all the way down. Deep inhale in here. Exhale again. Scoop, curl, floating yourself up. Find your bridge. Come on here. Exhale all the way back up. Inhale and exhale. Scoop, curl, floating yourself up. Find your bridge. Press down to float up. Inhale in here. Exhale coming all the way back down. Inhale in here. Exhale. Scoop, curl, floating yourself up. Find your bridge. We're going to hold still for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up. Find your bridge. Hips remain level and even. Right leg floats to tabletop. Inhale, left foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale, it back down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg floats. Inhale, down. Exhale, right leg. And then down. Exhale, left leg. Yes. And then down. Pause here. Hold the hips up a little bit higher and then come all the way down. You want to lengthen out your legs once or twice. Feel free. We have one more variation coming up, which is that variation I kind of give a little preview on. All right. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, going to scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Find your bridge. Right leg close to tabletop. Extend the right leg up. And drop it down incrementally for 3. 3, 2, 1. Quick up. Pow. Again. 3, 2, 1. Quick up. Now you're going to drop it down quick. Pow. 3, 2, 1. Up. Drop it down quick. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Legs tabletop. Foot goes back down. Hips up a little bit higher. Look your tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down in increments. 3, 2, 1. Quick up. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Quick up. And I'm going to drop it down quick. Pow. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Flex it down. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back onto your surface. Hips up a little bit higher and come all the way down. And lengthen out the legs. Internal, external rotation might feel great. Maybe just full hanging out, full collapse. Maybe you're going to rock and roll the calves out. Maybe you're going to the backs of the thighs. Maybe you're doing all the above. All is great. All right. From here, we have one transition. So we're going to take this roller, lift your legs to a tabletop. I'm going to place the roller between the ankles and the knees. And you're going to push that roller forward. We don't knock into your chest. Hands behind the thighs, elbows wide. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod that. So the thigh bones away. So roll yourself up to your balance point. You can still hold in the backs of your thighs. Release the arms forward if that works for you. Without dropping your legs, can you take your roller out and just place it to the side? Can you extend your legs up to the ceiling? Bring the leg back to the tabletop. Right foot, left foot down. Lengthen out one leg, lengthen out the other leg. Flex the feet strongly. Reach the arms up. Flat back forward. Then round over. Pulling on the soles of the feet. Yoga toe lock. Ankles, shins, thighs, maybe hands on the floor. Find that forward fold that works for you. And then release. So now you are going to place that roller just to the side to get out of the way, but we are going to transition to the belly. So when we do our extensions, no roller today, but I want you to have your arms down by your side, palms face the floor. Forehead can be onto the floor or float the head in line with the spine. That works better for you. All right. So find that position, and then legs is up to you. So you can have them in parallel, turned out, connected, or separated. So just so you know where I'm going, my legs are slightly turned out, slight separation. You're gonna keep the tops of the feet heavy. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale in one fell swoop. Lift head, upper spine, and arms up. It's like you're skydiving with your tops of the feet down. Exhale coming all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up with the arms. Yeah, and then coming all the way back down. Now again, you can float the head and upper spine up with the arms. Pause. You're going to tee out the arms to the side. They go overhead, back to the side, back to your hips. You stay here. To the side again. Overhead, side, hips, everything comes down. Now I'm going to add the legs with no arm work. So we're going to lift the arms up. We're not going to go T or overhead yet. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale with the head and upper spine up, arms split up, legs split up. So it's like really skydiving through the air. Roll the shoulders open, come all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip feet, legs, arms, head, and chest. Come all the way down. Beginning float head, chest, arms, legs, hold here. Ski the arms out to the side. They go overhead. Back to the side, back to the hips. Keep everything up. Ski to the side, overhead, to the side, hips. Come up a little bit higher. Can you lift your legs up a little bit higher? Everything comes right back down. From here, you're going to press yourself into a child's pose. Maybe it's a cat pose. Maybe it's a different rest pose that you like to explore. Feel free. You find what works best for your body. And then take a deep inhale here. Actually, going to roll it through the base of the spine, coming to standing once you're ready. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to have us grab the roller. Of course, if it doesn't work for you, just take it to the side. I'm going to use the roller just as a little bit of arm interest. But I'm going to ask you to go for a wide stance, not your widest stance, but a stance that works for you wide. We're going to do a squat, which means your knees will track over the second and third toes. You'll still have a slight hip hinge here. Your arms will go forward with the roller if you choose. So you can also have the roller in front of you if you want a little bit of support. And the gaze will just follow the horizon at that hip hinge. All right, so here you go. I brought my arms here. So you take a deep inhale in here. Actually going to squat down, knees press open. Squat down to your depth that works, and coming up, I drop my arms. And again, I'm gonna squat and up all the way. Scoop the belly as you squat. Stand up, you can squeeze the glutes at the top. And we squat and up. We got two more. Yeah, and up, last one. And up, good. Now I wanna face the camera. So I'm gonna place this right here for now. You can certainly still hold on to it. And also know you can use it as a little bit of support if you need some support for this balance-esque position. So remember how we did that swing? We're actually going to take that into our curtsy lunge. I usually do prayer hands here, but we're going to take the roller in our hands in a moment. We'll just do one to each side. You're going to cross the leg back, lunge both legs, stand up, and other side. So that might just be enough for you. Otherwise, you're going to take the roller into your hands. And I say usually the roller stays in front of me, but sometimes I bring it in. So wherever you like to do with the roller, it's fine. So I'm going to stand into my left leg. I'm going to cross it back. Heels up. I'm going to come down to my curtsy lunge and then stand and go to the other side. Curtsy lunge and stand. I'm take a step back. Curtsy lunge so we can see my feet in the air. Step it up. Curtsy and back. So last one to this side. And we got one more side to the other side before I add on. All right, so maybe you stick with that, that's enough. Now we're gonna stick to one side. We'll do 4 to one side, 4 to the other side. In between, we're gonna do a balance. So that balance can either be ankle or knee, and that's actually where we start. So arms where they're at, bring your right foot to ankle or knee, for right away. I'm gonna take a step back, curtsy lunge, and as we come back up, knee or ankle. Again, curtsy lunge to that same side, knee or ankle. Curtsy lunge, knee or ankle, whoop, curtsy lunge, knee or ankle, pause, foot down. Left leg up, ankle or knee. We swing it back, curtsy lunge, stand up, find that balance. Curtsy lunge, bounce at ankle or knee. 2 more times, curtsy, ankle or knee. We've got a little bounce in it for me, curtsy, and balance, pause, foot down, check it out. Place the roller to the side. That's it for the roller today. But we're not done. We're going to do a plank. So we're going to do a full arm plank. And then we're going to add a lunge to that. So that lunge doesn't have to be all the way to your hands. I would say midway lunge. All right. So you can certainly do a plank on your forearms, but the choreography or the movement that I have planned will probably be a little difficult there. So if the full straight arm plank doesn't work, find something that does, or reach the arms up. You're gonna dive yourself forward. Knees can stay straight. Maybe they'll bend a little bit, maybe they'll bend a lot. Get your hands on the floor, work yourself out to your plank. All right, so you're gonna bring this left leg forward into a lunge, mid lunge. So I'm not bringing it all the way forward because I wanna roll into my right side of my foot, bring that arm up. So it's like a side plank. Come back, foot goes back. Left leg, sorry, right leg comes forward about halfway, rotate, find that side plank, come back. Reach it like that. So maybe that's enough for you. We'll build on top of that if you want to join me. Left leg comes forward about halfway, rotate, arm comes up, and again, you sneak that leg in front of the other leg for a full side plank, that leg halfway back for that lunge, hand down, and then sneak that foot back. Right foot comes in halfway, rotate first, maybe you stay here, maybe sneak that leg out, coming back, hand down, foot back. Now you can continue with that. Join me, full side plank. Coming back, other side, full side plank. Coming back, pause. One knee down, other knee down. Find your rest position. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe it's cat pose. Maybe it's a seated pose. Find what works for you today. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right. So you're stretching out the left side of the waist, left side of the ribs, free to that side. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Now you're stretching out the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs, free to that side. Walk the hands back to the center, and then you're gonna widen the stance of your hands and arms here, more like a V position, and then rest your hands on the floor so the booty reaches down toward the heels in child's pose. If you're in cat pose, the lower and upper spine is gonna reach up toward the ceiling. In seated pose, you're just gonna rock behind your sits bones a little lot, depending on where you're at. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back towards you and roll yourself up to an upright torso position. Some of us will be able to sit onto your heels. Others will need to come up onto your knees. Others might need to find a different position to come in. That's fine. Just wanna find your upright position. Eyes can be open, closed, or softened, up to you. Take your inhale to the sides and the backs of the ribs. Exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongating the spine, shoot the crown of the head to the ceiling. Next inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears to get that tension away from the neck and the shoulders. Exhale, allow the shoulders to drift naturally down. Not trying to pull them down, just let them go. Scoop the belly up and in on that exhale, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Got it over there, you're gonna come onto your knees. You're gonna come with toes curled under whatever leg forward you like. We're gonna come to a 90-degree lunge. I'm bringing my right leg forward because I did my left leg yesterday. Hands at the thigh for support, a wall, a roller, a chair, whatever you need. No support, just drop the arms down by side. Everyone's gonna press weight into that front foot. Press down, stand up, find your way up, find that comfortable upright positioning, drop the arms down by your side. On the inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears, shoulder shrug. Exhale, naturally let the shoulders drift down away from the ears, scoop the belly up and in. The elongating spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. And finding that tall, comfortable postured position, check out the back of the knees. Any tension there? Bring it towards your belly. So shake the legs out a little bit, if that's what you need. Tension in the glutes, again, maybe shake it out and bring the tension to the belly. So abdominal connection will help support this tall, comfortable posture. Big exhale out. And you are done for today's Thursday class. All right, thanks for joining. I'm gonna come by and stop recording.